Hi everyone. So as I said last night, I poured the address thing, and I actually demolded the other one. So this is the previous crate that I purchased, and I just poured this one, and this is how it will look basically. And I basically ruined it right here. I hit this, but it'll have the numbers engraved for the address. So this is how it looks. I'm planning on painting it all white and then making the inside black for the letters. The numbers, I'm sorry. And this Playmate cooler, this is another address thing that I thought of, and it came out perfect. See how these corners are super nice and round? I mean, it just came out flawless. Nice brick right here. Now this is a real brick. We could build a castle out of these things. Probably, I don't know. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. But this is a Playmate igloo. And basically what I did is I poured a bunch of oil in there. Like cooking oil, engine oil, motor, like for car oil, any type of oil will work. And you put it on there, you get it, like if you have rubber gloves, you could like smear it on there, use something. But anyway, that's how it came out. So that's a concrete block for the address. And just like I made the other one, I could put the numbers, the letters. Yeah, the numbers, like right here on the side. So when I demold it, well, actually, I would have to put them down here because it's going to get turned upside down. And the smooth edges will be on the top. So, the numbers can be right here. Boom. And that looks really nice. I actually like this one better because, it won't tilt. It won't turn over. This one, it can. Right now it's on wood, so it's unstable. But if it's on concrete, it won't even move. But if it did come this way and someone's foot's right there, it can do some serious damage. And that's what I'm afraid of, honestly, with these. But it's not a toy, and I think everyone understands that. I think it will take a lot to like really tip it over. A lot of pressure, but I think it's safe overall. But I think this one, not even like a little kid can tip it over. So they can, but it'll take more than it would require for that one. This one will tip over much faster, much quickly than this one. So that's the reason why I like this one more. And I also like that the nice detail on it. Look at that perfect 90-degree angles on that. And it has that radius, the radius corners. So that right there came out super flawless. And like I said, I purchased this for $29.99. And it works perfect because the concrete block was in here, and when I turned it over, this allows it to basically slide out. So all I did was I turned it over. Well, it was like this. I turned it over, and when it was turned over, I rocked it like that, basically, and then it came down, boom. And then I came over here and I grabbed this side and over here, but then I realized that it came all the way around like this. This thing came all the way around, so it was perfect because I was able to then lift up you know, and it came right up like that. And right now, it's still, honestly, it's still, whoa, this thing is still curing. So I don't want to like ruin it or mess it up like I did with this one right here by hitting this ball that I made. It's not perfect, but I'm working at it. So, yeah. So I think it was pretty worth it there. I'm not disappointed. I honestly thought it was going to get stuck for a second. Like these, I poured these aluminum cooking containers up with concrete, and I can't even get the concrete out. This one I was able to. And then I filled up, then I filled up another one, and I was trying to get this one out, but I couldn't. But then this one, I decided to put the rock in there, and I haven't cleaned this up, but this is also an address sign. With, you know, the address can be painted on here, and this can be, you know, just placed on the ground, or it could be level to the ground with wood chips. It'll look really nice. You know, and if you guys have extra granite laying around, that's a perfect thing that you guys can use for, like, scraps of granite. You guys can use it for address things, address signs, address plaques. So, yeah. Anyways, that was something that I did today. And I poured whatever else I poured, those two things of salt containers for a garden edger. And I demolded 2 of the dog paw ones right there. But yeah, like, oh yeah, and if you guys didn't know, like, I cut out the numbers out of cardboard with my scroll saw here. So basically, what I did is I glued 2 cardboard things from Home Depot, the Home Depot moving boxes, and basically I just cut out the, you know, the numbers. See that? So I cut them out with this, and then I glued them on the back of the, you know, on the side of the container, the mold. So I also thought about some ideas for laser engraving machines for people out there, to cater to people that are doing this type of work here. Because basically, see here is, like, I bought a magazine, and basically the laser engraver can create like a stamp like this. But what they did is they sold it in a mold form. But if you guys have a perfect square, and you guys can reuse that square over and over and over, basically, or technically, you guys can engrave on something and use that as a stencil or a stamp for the concrete. So all this detail can get left behind on the, so it can make all this indentation on stepping stones and other sculptures that you guys make out there. Like this one right here. This is a real wooden concrete block that I made, and it's out of a 2x8. And these here I bought, they're molds. They're right here. But this one right here I made out of a 2x6 or 2x8, and there's a 2x8 right there. Oh, this thing is heavy. And it comes off, it comes out really good. I really haven't had any trouble with this at all. See that? It come out right away. And that's the actual wood right there. So yeah, this can be used over and over and over. Obviously. And yeah, see that? Pretty cool, right? So these are way more, or much bigger than those. These are a little tinier, but still they're super badass. These, I like this one because it's more like the length of a sidewalk, like a street sidewalk, which I think it's 3.5 feet if I remember correctly. So, yep. Anyways, so I'm really starting to like go more with this than like this type of stuff, because people love this, but I think people want more concrete too, so they won't like track dirt inside their home. So it's more like for cleanliness purposes. So that sells big time. Clean, like cleaning solutions. Salt, Ajax, Comet, Ajax. That's always going to be required, right? So anyways, yeah, like so yeah, like there's so many cool ideas, and like I'm just doing this just for the fun of it, and I'm enjoying it a lot. You see these rocks right here? I want to be able to do this type of stuff in the concrete somehow later on. Like maybe mixing different colored paints in the concrete paint powders or whatever, and then like putting it together, like kind of like building my own candle, like how people build candles or make candles, create candles, kind of like that, but out of concrete clay or concrete a mixture. And then once that is placed in here in sections or whatever, it can be vibrated, and those colors, like when they touch, they'll probably like create a different color, and it'll probably look really, really nice. I just don't really have the money to be experimenting with a lot of stuff, or else I would, get more creative with all this, but there's still like a lot of ideas that I can do. Like I have all these paints that I purchased. These are for my friend. He wants me, he has me working on these puppy paws. And we're using them for the lion that I had, the lion mold. So he wants these colors, the darker color on the paws and the lighter color on the base. And you know, it's all about having fun, right? So I've been doing this on the side. I painted this frog on the side. I painted this one as well. This frog. I just need to paint the eyes and stuff. It's because it was raining outside. And I have this other frog. I mean, this other turtle right here. I just wish that I had my own shop. My own, like, work area that was, or that is enclosed. Or that could be enclosed. Not outside in the elements like this, but it is what it is. Here's my little ladybug, and it's still holding up. It doesn't appear like the rain removed the paint from it at all. So that's really good. And I don't know why. There's a worm right there. I don't know why I painted this one white. But I think I wanted it for my room. And it's all about experimenting, having fun. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right here. Another day in California. Doesn't even feel like fucking California, honestly. Feels like a fucking federal prison. Fuck. I mean, talking about Bethel prophecy, right? Look at all these fucking gold blocks. And then I have a lot of fucking skulls. Because motherfuckers want to get scandalous when it comes to money. Right? Motherfuckers want to get scandalous when it comes to these gold blocks. The money. Motherfuckers are gonna get murked. Right? Motherfuckers out there getting murked. Getting killed and shit over money. Over that bullshit. Over fucking pity and shit. But what's so different about me, right? Than the fucking Joe that previously lived on this planet. Nothing much. I'm not doing any fucking different. I'm not making any difference. I'm just a waste of life. I'm like a recyclable fucking bottle. Like, the United States government really needs to get military. The United States military, they really need to get with their game. They need to, pick it up a notch. Because people are out here, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, look at me. Look at my videos. I have nothing to show. I have nothing to brag about. I'm a waste of fucking breath, a waste of life. Look at this shit. Just out here fucking doodling, basically. Like you doodle. You know, you doodle? The photo editing app. Photo editing app. Pretty much like that, right? Just fucking around, basically. Just fucking around. I mean, I wouldn't mind being able to, do all this type of work to the point where I was making a lot of profit, so I could at least be able to buy my own house and shit like that. Like this is not even my own fucking house. Look, I'm treating it like my own fucking house. I took over the fucking backyard basically. Like I need to get my fucking priorities straight, or is that what other people are saying about me? Just talking shit, right? Just talking shit. Keep running your mouth, bitch. But I'm blessing people. Look at this shit. Fucking address, fucking stone. Bam. Anyways, feel sorry for me in the afterlife, bitches.